Hello, beautiful people. Welcome, welcome. This is a sort of mid-month bonus. We're not mid-month yet, but we're a mid-month bonus reading for my beautiful Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and cross-watching. I'm starting with you and Pisces because you're always last. So I decided this time we're going first. I have been missing for a little while. I've not been very well. I have been purging and clearing and rebalancing and going through all sorts of very uncomfortable things. But I am much better now, so I am back. Sometimes let's start with that. Self-care and looking after yourself and just having to put the world on pause for a little while, which is what's happened to me for the best part of 2 weeks. I just had to put everything on pause while I was clearing and healing and recovering from some unpleasant stuff. But anyway, so I'm seeing the orbs flying around now. This is lovely. Okay, so Aquarius, that's where I want to start. Today is the first day. It's the 9th of April, the day after the eclipse. It's the first day I've woken up and felt fairly normal. Positive, upbeat, energized, feeling much better in myself. How have you been? Have you been going through it as well? Or they're just saying everybody's been going through it to a certain degree. So let's first of all recognize that. I want you to just hold that space for yourself for a little minute and recognize, how am I feeling? Am I okay? Do I need to go on pause or am I all right? Ask yourself these questions, okay? All right, let's bring the camera down. Let's see what we've got going on for my Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and cross-watching for the next week or two. What's the key messages, please, for Aquarius? Thank you so much. Okie dokie. Come to the edge. Milk and honey. Change in the wind. And clean it up. That's what I've just been saying. That's what I've been going through. Literally cleaning out a lot of poison, exiting some people from my life, clearing out stress and strain, exhaustion, burnout, whatever it is for you. Just when I'm pretty in tune with my body, and my body just went, we're stopping. And I'm like, okay. So where are you at with this? Because this change in the wind with the clean it up is suggesting that we need to do a bit of that purging, all right? Because the energies are changing. We are changing with it. And so we need to kind of keep up with those changes, all right? And not get left behind. So let's start with this come to an edge card. I'll add in the tarot in a minute, okay? But this come to an edge card, let me show you. This is all about taking a bit of a risk, looking over the parapet and looking outside your comfort zone and saying, am I good where I am? Do I need to make any changes? Is it time for me to step out and over any restrictions, internal restrictions, Mercury retrograde. I just love Mercury retrograde. As you can imagine, I'm a double Mercury. It really does affect me. So bear with me if I get my words muddled and things like that. Okay. So it's coming to the edge and we're looking at this milk and honey. All right. What is that about? Well, there he is, little baby elephant, playing in that bowl of milk and honey, which represents the sweetness, the fulfillment. The rainbow is there. Now, the rainbow comes after the storm, doesn't it? So have we been in stormy times? I certainly have, and I know many people that I know and I work with are also been going through that. But we're coming out of this now, okay? The change in the wind, it feels as if the storm has passed through. The eye of the storm feels like it's gone, and things feel a lot more settled today energetically, okay? So we are in that change now. We've been through the clearing out, the sorting out, but have a look if there's any bits left over, clean it up. Because when we go through this sort of transition, it's a caterpillar, butterfly kind of transition, that we emerge, that's the word they're giving me, emerge the other side, different, changed, grown, expanded. So then we can kind of review and look back at things as in, my friendships, my job, my work, my energy, all of that, and say, Anything else that needs to go while we're here? Anything else that needs to be cleaned out? Let's have a little look. Let's use April to sort anything out that needs sorting, okay? It feels like as we come into May, the work is done, okay? The work is done. All right, so we've got the Hanging Man, the Queen of Coins, the Empress, the Queen of Wands, and the Page of Cups. Okay, right, a lot of strong, yeah, leave them there. A lot of strong feminine energy on the table. All right, now, whether you're masculine or feminine, irrelevant, we've all got both inside us. The feminine intuition to stand in your power of creativity, of self-worth, of emotional and financial stability and security. So Empress right in the middle, beautiful. What are we manifesting and creating? What are we birthing? What are we wanting? So let's add in the next row before we pull it all together. Aquarius, please. Thank you so much. I have missed you guys every day for the last week, 10 days. I've been like, today I'm going to do some tarot for YouTube, and I'm just like, no, I'm not. I just don't have it to give. It's not there. Okay. And I don't just read the cards. I put a lot of my energy into it and my intuition. And if I'm not got the energy there, then I can't do it. So, King of Cups, Two of Cups, Queen of Cups. Wow. These queens are there. Page of Pentacles and the Ace of Cups. So we are moving through and out of this change, all right? With all of this, you know, you've been watching them. The planetary shifts in April are just ridiculous. So we can feel really chaotic and really all over the place. So we want to just try to surrender into it. Like, when there's a strong wind, we bend into it, don't we? Bend down and into the wind. Just surrender into it. Don't try and fight it. Don't try and push against it, because it won't work and you'll just completely wear yourself out, which we don't want to do. So we're going to surrender into this, come to the edge. Let's have a look. You know, where am I? Where am I going? Am I on the right track? Do I need to course correct? Does anything need to shift and change? And we're going to do it from a place of real stability, all right? This surrendering, this observing, this letting go, this allowing, just working with it, rooted down with the King of Cups. Now, he is Saturn-led, and Saturn is all about that stability. We want that foundation to be nice and stable. So he's also compassionate and emotionally mature. If you have felt that you've been kind of all drama, now we're moving into this stability. All right. It certainly has been for me. I have never felt so chaotic as I felt over the last couple of weeks. And that's actually been going on for a little while. And today I just feel like, quite stable, quite calm, quite grounded and rooted. And I haven't been. So you are in that space now of we're coming into, on the back of that eclipse yesterday, really coming into a nice, quiet, stable, gentle place. Okay. So Queen of Coins, very strongly looking at the Hanging Man, all right? Am I surrendering to this? Am I fighting it? Am I really impatient? Because the Hanging Man is about just divine timing and allowing things to unfold. Are we pushing things? Are we forcing things? She's having a good look at it and saying, right, because she's very stable. She's grounded earth energy. She's very stable, and she does not like being all at sea. So she's looking at that Hanging Man and saying, where do I need to surrender? Where do I need to stop fighting? Where do I need to just let go and come back into my heart? Two of Cups. Two of Cups is love. Now, it can be romantic love between you and a partner, or friendships, or family, and yourself, right? So what about my life? What part of my life do I love and what don't I love? Because I can just become aware of it in terms of what is making me stable and what is making me unstable, or who whom, in fact. Okay, so I can hear my English teacher back from year whatever. Whom is the word, my dear, not who. But there we are. All right, so Queen of Coins, stability, security, financial security, grounded in that energy of love, loving myself, loving life, loving my partner, loving what is going on for me. Can we, if we hate it, I said to myself over the last few days when I've been feeling so unwell and chaotic, like I just want it to stop, and we are in that resistance mode. Okay, me too, I'm human. Okay. And when we're in that resistance mode, it just makes it worse. So when can we just say, okay, I'm letting go. I'm letting go now. All right. That's the key theme here. Letting go and moving into this gentle energy. Empress and Queen of Cups. You've got 3 queens on the table. All right, so there's just power. And the Queen of Cups, we've got the King of Cups as well, we know. All right, so this beautiful balance of masculine and feminine. But the main energy with the King and Queen of Cups is this emotional maturity. No more drama, no more tears and tantrums. It's like, I will deal with whatever I've got to deal with in a very compassionate, loving and gentle way. Because I am creating here with the Empress right in the middle of the spread. I am creating my milk and honey. I'm through the storm. I'm creating now my life going forward. And if I need to make changes, I'm going to make them. We've got a change in the wind. You see, when we're in the storm and it's also chaotic, we can't really see what changes we need to make because everything is just so messy and noisy and crazy and, we can't think clearly. So when we come out the other side of this and the storm has passed, now we're in cleaning up time. All right, they're just showing me a hurricane moving through and causing complete chaos. And then after the hurricane has passed, like the whole town comes out to clean up. And we can't clean it up when we're in the storm. There's no point. It's just going to get messy again. When we're out of the storm, this is when we clean it up. So this change in the wind, something has changed significantly here. All right. So what has changed for you? It's going to be different things for different people. What has changed? Is it an attitude? Is it a behavior? Is it a way of thinking? Is it a relationship? Is it a job? Whatever it is for you, what has changed? Now we start stepping into the Queen of Wands energy to write, what am I going to do about it? Because she's very assertive, very powerful. She can be domineering. And they're just giving me that sort of cold stare, right, that she's doing there. There's no smile on her face. There's no warmth. There is this, I can see straight through you and this is what is happening and this is what I'm doing. But she's focused. She is all about self-love and self-worth. She thinks and knows that she's amazing and she's not taking any nonsense. So when we come out of that storm, which we are now out of, then we are opening here with that Page of Pentacles to the new opportunities that want to come through for an even greater stability, an even greater security. Okay, it's a little bit like they're showing me like an autumn wind storm. I'm not seeing rain, I'm seeing a lot of wind. And the old leaves and twigs and damaged dead wood gets ripped off the tree and blown away. But then that creates new life for the tree, new energy for the tree to grow new little branches and twigs. So you're in that space of growing new little branches and twigs, my beautiful people. So there's opportunities here, but we still got a little bit of cleaning up to do. And I feel that this is going to move through most of April. By the time we get to the end of April, what needs to be cleaned will have been cleaned. Okay, so the chaos feels like it's subsided and we're now moving into a more stable time and a happier time. We've got Page of Cups with the Ace of Cups. This is lovely. So a new beginning here in terms of opportunities for me to really find my happiness, to really find what works for me, to really know who I am and what I want. This is a big shift, massive shift forward. Let me get you an affirmation card. to help you through this, navigating this shift. Affirmation, the most appropriate one for my Aquarius, please, for the next couple of weeks. Thank you. We have 2. Okay. I will get an angel card in a moment as well for you. All right. I treat myself and others with respect. All right, that'll be the Queen of Wands. All right, I treat myself and others with respect. Okay, my team are correcting me. Be all of these queens and the Empress. Are you treating yourself and others with respect? Bring that respect into yourself here. Okay, reset. So we want to shift up and increase up in our respect. All right, and you have reset again. I am in a state of positivity. I allow negativity and stress to move out of my energy and life easily. Now, easily is the key word here. Don't make it complicated. Don't make it difficult. If you say, I can't let this stress go, then guess what? You're right. Get into a state of positivity where I allow negativity and stress to move out of my energy and life easily. Easily. All right, so those are your affirmations, and let me get you an angel card. All right, team. Okay. Final message for my Aquarius, please. Thank you so much. Growing. Well, there's a surprise. Not. All right, we are all of us at this time growing. Now, this is a rose here, and roses grow incredibly quickly in the right season, but they literally can go from a foot tall to 5 foot tall in a matter of 2 months. They go whoosh, grow like a weed, right? You are growing exponentially at this time. So take the growth, appreciate it, allow yourself to reground and rebalance. Get yourself back in a stable place, re-examine, right, I've changed coming out of the other side of this, what needs to be cleaned up, and moving through this incredible period of time that we are currently in. All right, so that's what I have for you, Aquarius. Thank you so much for joining me. Have a wonderful day, week. I'll be back in a couple of weeks with something else, probably your May 2024 General Tarot Guidance. All right, thank you for your time. You have a wonderful day. Sending you all much love. Bye-bye.